Alright guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about one of the best budget options for the current April 2024 format. This is a deck that I have played at my locals, I've gotten fourth with it, I've easily topped with it, it feels very nice. This is FireKing Dogmatika. It utilizes the FireKing engine in unison with the Dogmatika engine to go ahead and increase your rate of getting Ponyx in hand. It feels very nice when you see Ponyx in this deck. It really helps you feel like you can win as soon as you see it. It's just, the recursion's crazy. So we're going to go ahead and get into the deck profile. We're going to start off with the main deck. We're going to go into the engine of the deck, and then we'll go into non-engine. So we're going to start off with 3 legendary FireKing Ponyx. If you don't know, Ponyx is a spell trap search for the FireKing archetype, and they do need that search to be able to play the game. Unless you just hard open the card, which it feels okay, but it feels better searching and having hand traps in your hand already. 3 Arvada. This is a monster negate by popping a fire. On field, it is a quick effect, so you can use it on your opponent's turn. So we've got 3 FireKing Avatar Kirin. This is a really nice card. I would definitely play it at 3 also. It has 2 effects. You can quick effect pop a fire on your hand or field. The special summons itself. Once it is then popped by some other effect, it can actually special summon another FireKing monster from grave and then pop a card on the field. And then we've got 2 legendary FireKing Runics. This is the big Mac Daddy of the main deck archetype. When you go ahead and pop a monster, you can chain him quick effect in hand to special summon itself. Then it is going to pop a FireKing from a deck. And what that's going to do, most of the time you're going to be popping Barong. Barong is a 1-of in this deck. When Barong is popped, you're going to go ahead and wait till the next standby phase. On that standby, you can add a FireKing card. One Ring Bali, actually we'll put it up here because this goes kind of with Barong. You don't want to open it. You more than likely want to search it just in case if you need a spell trap negate. It does the same thing as Arvada, so you're going to go ahead and negate a spell trap, but by popping a monster, and that's how it makes it similar to Arvada. 2 Sanctuary and 2 Island. Island is life or death for this archetype. I do run 2. Sanctuary, when activated, places it from deck. It cannot be ashed because it places. Also, if you're under anti-spell, if you flip this to activate it, FireKing Island still will place from deck. It will not set from deck, so that helps out a lot. 1 Circle of the FireKings. This is what I would consider the OTK machine. You'll go ahead and pop a fire monster on your side of the field and one in your graveyard, and you'll just switch them out, pretty much. 1 Sky Burn. So you target FireKing monsters on your side of the field, destroy them, and then you destroy that many of your opponent's cards. And for consistency, this is 1 Maximus. This is a brick. You don't want to see this in your hand. And 3 Servant. This is, whoops, that is really bright. Wow. And 3 Servant. We'll put it right here. I got a glare going on. So that is pretty much it for the main deck engine of this deck. We're going to go ahead and get into non-engine. As you can see, it's really not a lot of engine. You have a lot of flex spots after that. What I have went ahead and done with this list is I run a butt ton of hand traps, which I feel like is very normal in the current format. And some other goodies too. So 3 Ash, pretty simple. I feel like that's fair. 3 Nib, 3 Imperm, 2 Bell. I thought about putting this to 3. It came up a lot. It's more as a cross-out target, though, and 1 Droll is a cross-out target. If you just hard draw a Droll and don't get to use it with cross-out, it's fine. It hurts a lot of stuff in the format anyways. 3 Fenrir. Now, my list is actually 43, so if you cut Fenrir, it's not that big of a deal, and Fenrir is what I would consider the only card not making this deck budget-friendly. 2 Triple Tack. 2 Cross-out, 1 Called By. So I feel confident with 2 tack, 2 cross-out that I'm either going to be able to continue to play through my opponent's interruptions, or I'm just going to be stopping them completely with cross-out and Called By. And other than Valor, which you could replace, these 3 for, I think I pretty much hit most of the hand traps in the current format with this. Most of the time you're not getting stopped, but when you do get stopped, it feels really bad. So that's why I want to play 2 cross out, 1 called by. Also, called by just hits other hand traps you don't run in deck. That's why I run 2 cross out and 1 called by instead of 3 cross out. So that is it for the main deck. Pretty standard, relatively budget. I think you can get the entire main deck, not including the Fenrir's, for somewhere around $70-$80. So with Nadir Servant, we're running some cards in here that correlate with it. So Omen, Unicorn, Bearbrum, Sunlight Wolf. So these 2 right here are going to be used with your Nadir Servant or Maximus by Sending. This is either going to get a bad card out of your hand and try to get you something a little bit better. This is what is actually going to be able to get you the Ponyx, because you're going to go Nadir Servant, send Garura, Garura effect to draw 1, effective Maximus, banish the Garura, special itself, and then you go effective Maximus, send this and 1 other card. We'll go into the extra, I can show you what the other targets are. But with this being sent, there is a level 1 winged, or it's not a level 1, but there is a winged beast that is banished. It's 1, so you get to add 1 level 1 winged beast from deck, which is specifically Ponyx. So that's it for the links right there. We've got 1 Entis, that is for Nadir Servant or Maximus, 1 Mud Dragon, 1 Starving Venom, 2 Garura. So the reason why 2 is here is because of I'm actually siding Super Poly. So I'm going to be using 1 of these in my combo, and I can save the other one for Super Poly if I need it. Then we're going to go with 1 Zeus, 1 Ding, 1 Garunix. Now, Garunix is the big boy of the archetype. He has a beautiful, beautiful artwork, and when he is summoned, he is going to go ahead and blow up all the monsters on the field. Non-targeting destruction, and that's either going to be able to continue your plays with the Fire Kings when they are popped, or be able to wipe your opponent's field, which feels really nice. It's also got a quick effect. Well, sorry, non-quick effect, detach. Sorry about that. And it will pop a spell trap. And then after you do that, you whack with it and you smack a Zeus on top of it. It feels really nice. 1 Hida, 1 Link Karibo, 1 Orange. So this isn't the Snake Eye build, but I still put this in here because Link Karibo sometimes allows you to survive another turn in the current meta. A lot of the Snake Eye boards, they don't have a lot of bodies on board. They're going to have a combination of... They can do a lot of things. They can do a combination of Flamberge into Baron. They'll go into IP, into SP. They'll do all different kinds of stuff. But sometimes this allows you to actually survive 1 more turn. Same with Almirage. That's why it's there. And that's just in case you want to get a Ponyx Engrave. Hida, since a fire format or an opponent's ashes and graveyard, it allows you to go ahead and link into a unicorn. Feels very, very nice. We'll go ahead and get into the side deck now. So as I mentioned, it's 3 Super Poly. And then 1 Harpies. I feel like with Tack, I have a higher chance of seeing this, so I'm willing to side it, just as a copy of 1. 2 Droll, because we're maining 1 Droll as a crossout target. This is in case I know my opponent has it, and I don't want to draw it with crossout, or if it's good against my opponent. That's good either way. Now this, you're going to see this and be like, why? It's because there's a million Dinomorphia and Cash players at my locals. And Cash can somewhat play through D-Barrier just with their main deck bodies. But D-Barrier definitely hurts. 3 Judgment. This if you go in first. Board Breakers seem to really hurt this deck. And 3 Evenly. Sometimes I get a little spicy with it. And even when I'm going in first, I'll put 1 Evenly in main. That way I can attempt to cross out it if I know my opponent is going to be siding in Evenly. But yeah. That is actually it for the deck profile itself. I'll go ahead and get into some simple combos with the deck that I feel like that people should know. Give me 1 second and I'll be right back. Okay, So this is going to be the first combo we go over. This is going to be the Nadir Servant combo. It is going to lock you out of the extra deck, but you don't even have to commit a normal summon to this. So you're going to go Nadir Servant. Effective Nadir Servant, you're going to dump a extra deck monster to search Maximus. More than likely, you're going to be searching Garura, or sending Garura. So you're going to send Garura, you're going to search Maximus. You are going to grab the Maximus. We're going to go draw one in hand. We're going to go effective Maximus. We're going to banish the Garura to special the Maximus. Then we're going to go Maximus effect. So you and your opponent are going to dump 2. If you don't have Ponyx, it's going to be this and something else. We've already used Garura. So really the only good target in here would be Entis, or you can send a dead Super Poly target. So we're going to send those 2. You're going to send both. And then you're going to want to chain them correctly to attempt to chain block. So you're going to go Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2. Chain Link 2 effect to pop, Chain Link 1 to search. And then you're going to search the Ponyx. And after you search the Ponyx, that is it. So it's a pretty simple combo. We'll keep delving into this, though, just to keep showing you what it can do. So at this point, you're going to normal the Ponyx. You're going to go Ponyx effect. You are going to search Sanctuary. You're going to activate the Sanctuary. When you activate Sanctuary, it is going to place, not search, it's going to place a FireKing Island from deck. Once you've done that, you are going to go ahead and go FireKing Island effect. You're going to pop the Ponyx. It's going to go to grave. You will be getting that back on your next standby phase. So after that, we're going to search Grunix Eternity, the big main deck boy. You're going to search it. You're going to go effect. Since one was destroyed, you get the special it. So we're going to go special. Or more than likely, I would summon an attack just because he's a big boy. You're going to go effect. And now this is going to destroy one from deck. You're going to destroy the Barong. This is going to proc on next standby to add a FireKing. So this is what you're going to have. You're going to pass. This is going to gain half the attack of the Barong, so it's going to gain another 900. So that feels really good. I believe that puts it at 36, so it is a big body. So we're going to pass. We're going to go draw phase. We're going to draw. Does not matter at all. We are going to go standby. You cannot chain them to each other. They're not quick effects. So we'll go Ponyx effect, add Ponyx back to hand, and then we're going to go Barong effect to add to hand. We're going to add a Kieran. Now, once you go ahead and search the Kieran, you're going to go main phase. It does have to be in main phase. So we're going to go main phase. Opponent does something, we're going to respond. We're going to go Kieran effect. We're going to pop the Ponyx to special itself. Now, we've got 2 level 8s on board. What Sanctuary does is it's going to allow us to go ahead and XYZ summon when our opponent special summons a monster. So they're going to special. You're going to go Sanctuary effect. You're going to overlay Grunix Eternity. Grunix Eternity is going to blow up the board on summon. And that is pretty much it from there. And then continuing on, you'll keep getting Ponyx back. And the train never dies, baby. It feels really good. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys a simple combo tutorial and deck profile. I'm sorry if I messed up some of the names while I was recording this. I know I called main deck boy Eternity. I know I'm stupid. Sorry. I do believe I have the chain link down right. I do believe I have the effects right, though. So as far as I know, I am playing this deck legally. If not, go ahead and yell at me in the comments. It doesn't bother me a bit. I actually appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am really trying to build a community of Yu-Gi-Oh players here, so I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed. If you enjoyed the video, tell me what I should do, keep doing, tell me what I shouldn't do, tell me things I should change. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to everyone later.